Welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks, Vlog 29. In today's service, we will perform the alignment with our beloved Mighty and Presence. Then we are going to have a small discourse on angels. Then we are going to do the statements of the archangels and some visualization. And then we are going to continue our subject, the knowledge of the emotional body. So, to start, as always, just place the attention on your heart and feel the beloved Mighty and Presence within you. Just feel this presence pulsing within your heart and govern your activity of thought, feeling, your words, and also your form, your actions. And give you thanks. Give you thanks that you are aware of this presence within you. This awareness is the beginning of our ascension. And feeling this power and intelligence govern us, let us start it with the opening blessing. Together, beloved Mighty I Am Presence here, there, and everywhere, we love, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond, for I am in you and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, let us move our attention to our Christmas star above our houses. And just feel the expansion of the light of this star and millions of rays descending from that source of light upon all the area where you live. And just visualizing your neighborhood, your city, your country, completely enlightened, charged with Ascended Master, love, wisdom, purity, mercy, peace, kindness. Healing, devotion to the light and to the greater good. Freedom and perfection. And now let us connect our Christmas star with the Christmas star above the Rocky Mountains. And just feel our connection with the heart of this activity. I can see the face of beloved Lanto in my mental screen. and also beloved Saint Germain. And there, in the Royal Teton Retreat, there are lots of ascended masters. They will support us during this service and also pour their blessings through us to the world. Let's feel our force field, the sphere of light around the planet, made by the momentum of light of the seven sacred ways. Let us charge this force field with the power of our love, the power of the mighty I Am presence within us. And may the Ascended Master protect this force field, protect our internet connection, protect ourselves to the light. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. Now let us take the water and call for the elixir of light and life. Beloved I Am presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lords of the Elements and powers of light, please charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies when we drink this water at the end of our decrees. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done. Right now, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. So let's put the water to be charged during the service. And now, just relax your shoulders, your neck, and the muscles of your face. And for that, as always, just give a soft smile. Then see that you are with your back straight, but comfortably. And when you feel relaxed, focus your attention on your mighty I Am presence, which lies straight above you, in line with your head. Pour forth your deepest love and gratitude to your presence and say, my beloved I Am presence, I send you my deepest love and gratitude. Be within me and let me be in you forever. Let us now align our four lower bodies with our source of light, our beloved I Am presence in our electronic body. Visualize descending from your beloved I Am presence a ray of golden liquid light entering through the top of your head, flowing down into your heart, filling and expanding it to form a golden sphere of light. Feel the expansion of this light in your heart and the illumination of your breast area. Now, imagine your heart pumping this light up through the same inner channel into your brain. Visualizing this golden liquid flooding all the cells of your brain until your brain structure expands, expands, and expands, forming another golden sphere of light. Feel the expansion of this light in your brain and the illumination of your head. I love to visualize in this moment the heart so golden, shining, and also the brain in golden, shining like the sun. And when your heart and brain are completely purified and filled with this light, unite the two golden spheres in one activity of love, wisdom, and power, so that the heart and brain become only one, a sun of dazzling light. Visualize this sun in this moment in the upper part of your body, catching off the dense vibrations below the solar plexus. Now, feel the sun expanding, expanding, and expanding until it envelopes your entire body. Visualize your body made of pure light substance. I love to see my body so sparkling in the center of the sun, blazing millions and millions and millions of light rays into all directions. Then repeat it with me, I am ready. Now, visualize starting from your heart a golden ray of pure divine love ascending through the same inner channel, reaching the heart of your beloved higher mental body, your Christ self, the real man. Flooding your higher mental body with your deepest love and gratitude, feeling and enveloping it until another radiant sun forms, similar to the lower sun, and in fact, the source of its light. Now repeat, My beloved higher mental body, I bow before you in perfect obedience and adoration. Show me the way to the Father. Let me see the Father face to face. And in this moment, the gate to the cosmic level opens. And another golden ray of pure divine love expands from your heart, ascends through the same inner channel, transcends the higher mental body, and reaches the heart of your beloved I Am presence in the cosmic realm. Feel your love flatten your I Am presence until another radiant sun forms, and in fact, the source of the light of the higher mental body, which is the source of the light of our outer expression. Then repeat, my beloved I Am presence, descend your light into my human heart and let me be your master presence on earth. I am ready and I am willing. In this moment of absolute surrender, the lower sun that you are in this human octave, completely enlightened, begins to rise, rise, and rise, and is absorbed into the heart of the intermediate sun, your higher mental body. In this moment, the human becomes divine, and you are the resurrection and the life. And this intermediate sun becomes even more radiant and also rises, rises and rises, being absorbed into the heart of the upper sun, the electronic body. And in this moment of a perfect marriage of these three suns, a great explosion of light occurs. And what was three becomes only one. Your own ascended master presence that for a while melt into the heart of the great central sun, and you feel the holy creation within you. You acknowledge the source that you are, and you see your oneness with each electron being manifested in this universe. and then search from that ocean of life and light, your ascended master presence, and you realize the glorious being that you are. Just feel this ascended master presence that you really are. It's true, you really are in the cosmic level. Feel this complete unity with your source of life, light, and love. Visualize your being perfect, youth. Your body is made of light, your garments are made of light, and you shine like the sun. You have the scepter of power in your hands and use, and you wear in your head the crown of victory. Just feel this glorious being that you are. Then visualize from the hands, the heart, and third eye of the ascended presence that you are, rays of love emanating towards the earth, bathing the planet, its atmosphere, and our life within, with the pure divine love of your ascended heart. Just let your love flow to bless and bless and bless all the nations, and also the oceans, seas, rivers, forests, mountains. They are all great beings of light. Send your love to bless the heart of this planet and give thanks to our beloved Gaia for being here, right here and now, in this cosmic moment, helping the ascended masters on this planet and also fulfilling our divine plan. Just send your love also to flow throughout the atmosphere of this planet, raising all the thought forms, elementals there, entities, into the purity of God. And visualize the planet completely enlightened by the power of your love. And when you feel the planet saturated with these blessings, slowly descend back into your physical body, but now in perfect alignment and unity with your source of light, your I am presence, and hold this feeling, hold this vision, and remind yourself of this great power that lies within your heart all the time. And now just feel for a few moments your electronic circle of protection. Place yourself in the position of the Chila. I like to see myself with my arms up because it's a sign that I am in charge, not passive, but in charge of the power and powers of God within me. Feel the violet flame blazing. Feel the reality of your tube of light. Feel the blue lightning sealing your tube of light. Feel that you are in charge of the riches, treasures of your causal body, and feel the unity with your electronic body, that you are that presence here in action. And just feel the rays of the presence flooding your world. Bring back the order into all your affairs. And I call with the power of the mighty and presence within my heart that you may live within this presence, within this electronic circle, fulfilling your divine plan on this planet and never more be touched by human creation until the victory of your ascension. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let us send rays of light charged with ascended master wisdom to America and its people, or her people. May the brothers of the golden robe enlighten the hearts and minds of all American people so that they overcome all the obstacles, bring back that nation into God's harmony, unity, and perfection. And let us call together. Beloved, mighty and presence and great divine director, seize the possession of America, the government and her people, control her resources and direct her activities by thy almighty perfection. Envelop her in that invincible wall of light through which none can pass but the perfection of the ascended masters, and keep it eternally sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved, mighty and present Saint Germain, great divine director, Cycropia and power and powers of light, take command, hold dominion, produce perfection in the 2024 elections in America. Bring to victory only the candidate who can best serve thy light and who can do the best for America and the world. I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I Am. And also, dear hearts, let us send rays of peace and love to flood and fold and bless all the nations of this world, especially the nations in conflict with war in this moment. And let's send the call for our beloved ascended master friends to take command, hold dominion, and bring back peace in those areas on this planet. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am, Almighty I Am. And now we are going to enter in the core of this service. And to start it, we are going to read a text from the Bridge to Freedom about the angels. This discourse was given by beloved Hermodia, and it's just a little part. And it said to guard and nourish the spiritual nature of mankind and to help the development of the inner spark of divinity into the flame of conscious mastery. The angelic host was sent earthward to stand by the side of mankind, radiating the love, the faith, the will of the Father into the atmosphere and aura of the woven God consciousness in every man. The angelic host was under the direction of the 7 great archangels, who came from the great central sun of our system and abided within our physical sun until the Elohim had prepared the planets which were to be there charged out of the primordial and unformed light body of God. The angelic host, through association with mankind and the elemental kingdom, were promised that they in time might attain the state of the archangels and become guardian powers in systems of worlds yet unborn from the consciousness of future solar lords. So the angelic host, they are in charge of our inner spark. And here I just make a diagram a little bit so that today we are going to work on our heart center. There is the Archangel center. The archangels are connected with the heart, with our feeling, and the brain is the Elohim center and is connected with our mind, with our thoughts. For this reason, we have elemental, mental, mental of the mental. So elementals, they answer so quickly the thoughts because they are created for that. And so above we have our spiritual center that we may say is the combined power of our higher mental body, causal body, and electronic body. And we need to bring down to this planet, in this human octave, that wisdom, that light, and that perfection. And we may do it when we expand first our threefold flame. That spark needs to become a flame. And then that flame will expand light into the brain. You illuminate the pineal, pituitary, and bring them to work as one. And there, starting to form again the eye-seeing or the all-seeing eye of God. And that eye expand its light and expand the light in our hands And after that, we have what we train in the protocol, the union of the heart and brain working as one and mirror, oh, that's word. Oh, say, reflecting exactly what we have in our spiritual center. So today we are going, last week we expanded the light in the brain, and today we are going to absorb the rays into the threefold flame, and we are going to visualize the rays around the heart. And then with the masters next week, the Shohans, we also are going to absorb the rays in the heart, but then expand that rays to envelop our entire body. So for this reason, I put the archangel first because we work on the brain. Now we are going to work on the heart, and then we are going to expand that seven flames into our four lower bodies. So today, absorb the flame into the heart. It's not the heart, physical heart, but the heart center that is in that area. Just absorb, anchor the flame there, and visualize the expand of that flame around the heart. And let us just feel the seven mighty archangels. Unfortunately, I don't have all the pictures of them. I have done just Archangel Michael, but I hope to do it not more for the seven sacred awakes, but I think for the next one in the next year. So I got these pictures that I had before, and I have their print, and I just take a picture and put the archangels there. And I just would love that you visualize the seven mighty archangels surround you. Archangel Michael, Jophiel, Samuel, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Zadkiel. Visualize that they are right here and now, surround you, and feel that from their hands, rays of light in the color of their ray just come into the center of your heart and just receive their flame into your heart and visualizing in the center, in the core, the luminous presence of the combined power of the seven mighty archangels. If you want, just put the hand and feel that luminous presence of a bright sun-like archangel within your heart center. And feel the golden rays around your heart. And now connecting especially with Archangel Michael, and draw his blue flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of blue lighting around your heart. Hold it and say, I am unshakable faith in my I am presence. I am Archangel Michael, catching with his blazing sword of blue flame all obstacles and opposition in my path. I move protected by his light and advance courageously in the victory of my divine plan. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Michael here in action. And now let us send the blue flame of Archangel Michael to flood and fold and protect the heart center of all human beings. And visualizing the sword of blue flame of beloved Archangel Michael catching mankind free from all human discord and bring the purity of the angelic host again into human hearts. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now connecting with Archangel Jophiel and draw his golden yellow flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of golden yellow light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the wisdom of Archangel Jophiel illuminating my mental world, and everything I needed to know is revealed to me in advance, so I may walk according to God's will, fulfilling my divine plan. I am divine intelligence, move me, and I now perceive life with the perfect eyes of my beloved mighty I am presence. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Jophiel here in action. And now, let us send the yellow flame of Archangel Jophiel to flood and fold and protect the heart of all human beings. Visualize his clarity and wisdom illuminating mankind's mind. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now connecting with Archangel Shaman and draw his pink flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of pink light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the transcendent love of the heart of God, govern my life and destiny. I am the pink flame of the heart of Samuel, sealing all my experience and relationships in his invincible love, which transcends every discordant element and sustains my world in the beauty, harmony, and perfection of light. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Samuel here in action. And let us now send the pink flame of Archangel Samuel to flood and fold and protect the heart of all human beings. Visualize his love raising mankind into God's gratitude, kindness, and bliss. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Connect with Archangel Gabriel and draw his white flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of white light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the inexhaustible source of hope, always motivating me to move forward. I am the hope of Gabriel flowing through me and bring joy and motivation to all who cross my path. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Gabriel, here in action. And let us now send the white flame of Archangel Gabriel to flood, enfold, and protect the heart of all human beings. Visualize God's beauty being anchored in the heart of mankind. And visualize the divine plan fulfilled here, there, and everywhere. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And connect also with Archangel Raphael and draw his emerald green flame into your heart. Anchor it there in your heart center and expand it into a sparkling sphere of emerald green light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the emerald green flame of Raphael sweeping my physical, etheric, mental, emotional bodies, eliminating the causes and cores of all physical and psychic wills. I am perfect health, now manifested and forever sustained. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Raphael here in action. Let us now send the green flame of Archangel Raphael to flood, enfold, and protect the heart of all human beings. Visualize the green hearts here, there, and everywhere, shining with the blessings of Raphael. And visualize his emerald green rays healing every human heart, healing mankind, and also angels in elementals here, there, and everywhere. We are healed, we are healed, we are healed. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now connected with Archangel Uriel and draw his golden flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of golden light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the presence, charging my four lower bodies with its divine grace. I am that grace descending like a mantle of sparkling light over everything and everyone in my path. I am the joy of living. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Uriel here in action. And let us now send the golden flame of Archangel Uriel to flood and fold and protect the heart of all human beings. Visualize his grace flowing through the thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds of mankind. Let's visualize each human being in his perfect pattern, manifesting the God that they are. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now connecting with Archangel Zadkiel and draw his violet flame into your heart. Anchor it there and expand it into a sparkling sphere of violet light around your heart. Hold it and say, I am the magical power of invocation, govern my calls and the results are instantaneous. I am Archangel Zadkiel and his violet flame sustaining my four lower bodies in God's purity and always focused on the activity of blessing and illuminating everything and everyone in my path. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Beloved Archangel Zadkiel here in action. And let us now send the violet flame of Archangel Zadkiel to flood and fold and protect the heart of all human beings. Let's see violet hearts here, there, and everywhere, completely beautified, and visualize his violet flame setting mankind free into the victory of ascension. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And to finish, let us do this breathing exercise together again. absorbing the flames into our hearts and then expand the flames now into our whole aura together. And now let's send the rainbow's rays of the 7 mighty archangels to bless and bless and bless mankind, elementals, angels, animals, forces of nature here, there, and everywhere. And let's seal the planet with these rainbow's rays. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Let's send our love and gratitude to the 7 mighty archangels. Just say, Archangel Michael, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Jophiel, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Chamuel, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Gabriel, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Raphael, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Uriel, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Archangel Zadkiel, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Whatever. And now, visualizing the luminous presence of the 7 mighty archangels combined surround the planet and all life within it. Visualizing their flames in rainbow rays, flooding and raising our life within this planet into God's harmony, beauty, happiness, perfection of the angelic host. Visualize the spark in the hearts of every human being being fanned and expand into a beautiful flame by the blessings of the 7 mighty archangels. And visualize the victor of this planet our victory, the victory of mankind. And feeling this victory, feeling that I am victorious, I am, as a collective consciousness, as a planetary consciousness, I am victorious. Let us seal this work with the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is now, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, let's take the water and finish the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I am presence, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teuton Retreat, Lords of the Elements and Powers of Light, please charge this mineral water with the blessings from the Ascended Master's octave of light, and put here all the substances we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of light. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Let us visualize it. We are so thankful. By the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's visualize this water flame and charge it with the blessings of the seven mighty archangels and whatever we need to manifest perfection in our bodies and worlds. And let's drink it together. Cheers. Mine is a little sweet. It's good. And put your attention on your hearts and pour your love upon your mighty and presence within, and upon all ascended masters, Elohim, archangels, cosmic beings of light, and all who have assisted us in our cause. Pour your love upon our life within this planet and earth itself, and may this mantle of love seal everything and everyone. Bless and all life on this planet. May this love alone root us out today and forever. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfilling all this call I am. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved Almighty and presence, ascended Master, Elohim, archangels, our higher mental bodies and cosmic beings of light, we sincerely send you our love and gratitude for all the blessings received and for all those yet to come. Take our decrease and multiply them thousands of times more each day and hour. Make them ever increase in their power until we have the momentum of light necessary to have them visibly manifest in our hands and use it for our blessings and the blessings of mankind in our life on earth, what we have called during our session for ourselves. We also call for all human beings until only love, wisdom, and power of God lift us up in the eternal victory of ascension. We are eternally grateful. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am one with my source of life, the cosmic light, God Almighty, fulfill and all this call I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. We feel it is true, we accept it as true, we see it as true. We manifest it. We manifest it, we manifest it right now by the power of the thousand suns and the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, we are going to continue our subject that is about the emotional body. So, as always, just you remember, we are working with the text of Man and His Bodies. That is a book wrote by Ian Besant. It is a theosophical book. And let us recap a little bit. We talked in the last week that everyone is constantly working through the astral body, but comparatively few working it separated from the physical. Normally, people, because every one of us, we have an astral body or emotional body. We call it emotional body in the Ascended Master terminology. And I just let the words of the books, but I think it's also better to call it emotional body. So every one of us, we have it. Without it, we could not feel. We wouldn't have emotions. So we have it, but normally the energies and the movement in that emotional realm happens when we are in our awakened consciousness, when we are awake. And when we sleep, many, and even students sometimes just sleep in that realm as they are asleep in the physical body. But we are going to talk more about it, I think, somewhere in the future. Then we also saw that the improvement of the astral body or emotional body ranges on the one side on the purification of the physical, and on the other on the purification and development of the mind, because the astral or emotional level is in between these two realms. Actually, the emotional level was made to just really receive the impressions of the mental world and to transmit it to the physical level. And then we also told in the last explained in the last week that the astral body, emotional body, is the seat of all animal passions, desires, the center of the senses, as already said, where all sensations arise, emotions, sensations, feelings. And continue this subject as shared by Annie Besant. The astral body ranges on one side to the physical, and it's affected by the purity or impurity of the physical body. We have seen that the solids, liquid gases, and ethers of which the physical body is composed may be coarse or refined, gross or delicate. Their nature will in turn affect the nature of their corresponding astral envelopes. So it's according to what we eat, and the cells of our body are made with those substances. And as each atom has its part astral, part also as a mental part too. So if we have dense substance in the physical level, the cells are made of dense substance. It will happen the same in our emotional level and also in the mental level, but especially in the emotion. If unwisely careless about the physical, we build into our dense body solid particles of an impure kind. We attract to ourselves the corresponding impure kind of what we will call the solid astral. As we have 7 states of matters in the physical level, we have the same in the astral. So we have the solids and we have the corresponding solids in the emotional matter. As we, on the other hand, build into our dense bodies solid particles of pure type, we attract the correspondingly pure type of solid astral matter. As we carry on the purification of the physical body by feeding it on clean food and drink, by excluding from our diet the polluting kinds of aliment, the blood of animals, meat in general, alcohol and other things that are foul and degrading. We not only improve our physical vehicle of consciousness, but we also begin to purify the astral vehicle and take from the astral world more delicate and finer materials from its construction. So the purification of the physical level is so important. You see, this book was written about 1901 or 1910, that was that time. Then we have the I Am activity, the Ascended Masters told the same. Then we have the Bridging to Freedom, and the Ascended Masters told the same, and so on. I think I don't read the Discourse of the Sunlight House, but I hope, and I meant that there, the Ascended Masters also told the same, and also is the same what I hear and heard from Saint Germain. The effect of this is not only important as he guards the present earth life, but it has a distinct bearing also, as we shall see later, on the next post-mortem state, on the stay in the astral world, and also on the kind of body we shall have in the next life upon earth. So it's not to purify our bodies is so important for our ascension, and if we not ascended in the end of this embodiment with the purification that we have done in this embodiment, we come back with more prepared emotional body, and also other ones, no vehicles to continue and to get the victory of ascension in the next embodiment. But we do not care of our purification of the physical level and all the levels of our beings, what happens, and we are going to stay more, because when we leave the body, after death, after the dissolution, you may cremate your body to facilitate the process, but after the dissolution of the earth, the physical and etheric, if your emotional body has lots of dense particles, you are going to be, your stay in the emotional realm will be longer, instead of just merging into the higher mental body. You need more time in that level to dissolve that dense particles that you have. So it's so important. It's so important, the purification of our physical vehicles, for those ones that take seriously the ascension. If not, if you are not caring about your ascension, it can be in 5 embodiments and 10 embodiments. It's okay. But if you'd like really to accelerate it and to have it as soon as possible, you need to think about in the purification of your physical body and all your emotions and thoughts. Nor is this all. The worst kinds of food attract to the astral body entities of a mischievous kind belong to the astral world. For we have to do not only with astral matter, but also with what are called the elementals of that region. These are entities of higher and lower types existing on that plane, giving birth to by the thoughts of men. And there are also in the astral world or emotional level depraved men, imprisoned in their astral bodies, known as elementaries. Elementaries, the name they use in theosophical teachings, literature, and the Ascended Master teachings. We tell discarnate entities. The elementals are attracted towards people whose astral bodies contain matter, congenial, I think the right pronunciation, to their nature, while the elementaries or the discarnate entities naturally seek those who indulge in vices such as they themselves encourage while in physical bodies. Any person endowed with astral vision sees, as he walks along our lonely streets, and Bizan was British, from England, and remember that book was written in the beginnings of 1901 or 1910, I don't remember. Hordes of loathsome elementals crowd and round our butchers' shops and in beer house and gin palaces. Elementaries, entities, especially gather feasting on the foul emanations of liquors and trusting themselves when possible into the very bodies of the drinkers. Sometimes these discarnate entities just take possession of the body of those who have the same habits that they have. For example, drink a lot of alcohol. These beings are attracted by those who build their bodies out of these materials because they are in resonance with the same matter in the bodies of that people. And such people have these surroundings as part of their astral life. So they are completely surrounded by the same entities that have the same habits that they have in their body, in their physical world. So it goes on through each stage of the astral plane. As we purify the physical, we draw to ourselves correspondingly pure stages of the astral matter. Now, of course, the possibilities of the astral body largely depend on the nature of the materials we build into it, as said, as by the process of purification we make these bodies finer and finer. They cease to vibrate in answer to the lower impulses and begin to answer to the higher influence of the astral world. We are thus making an instrument which, though by its very nature is sensitive to influence come to it from without, is gradually losing the power of responding to the lower vibration and is taking on the power of answering to the higher, an instrument which is tuned to vibrate only to the higher notes. So as we work on the purification of our physical body, we purify the emotional level too. And then uh, we don't have more, we dissolve those dense substances in the physical, etheric, and emotional level. And so those entities, discordant entities, dense entities, sensual entities, they cannot connect to us anymore because they even do not perceive us in that realm because we vibrate in a completely different frequency. So that is the importance of the purification. Our possibilities then of mastering the astral world and of becoming of real service there, helping the ascended masters there, depend first on all on this process of purification. If now for a few moments we study the astral body as regards its functions in the sleeping and waking states, we shall be able easily and happily to appreciate its functions when it becomes a vehicle of consciousness apart from the body. If we study a person when he is awake and when he is asleep, and they have done a lot of experience in that time because they were clairvoyant and really heal accepted chillers by the ascended master. They have done lots of experience and like scientific people does and saw these kind of things in that time. And so, if we study a person when he is awake and when he is asleep, we shall become aware of one very marked change as regards the astral body. When he is awake, the astral activities, the change colors and so on that happens when we are feeling here in our awakened conscience all manifest themselves in and immediately around the physical body. But when he is asleep, a separation occurred, and we see the physical body, the dense body, and the etheric body lying by themselves on the bed, while the astral body or the emotional body is floating in the air above them. And the person we are studying is one of mediocre development. The astral body, when separated from the physical, is the somewhat shapeless mass before described. We have told it, we talked about it in the last week. that is just a shapeless mass if a person does not have a well-organized emotional body. It cannot go far away from its physical body. It is useless as a vehicle of consciousness, and the man within it is in a very vague and dream condition. Sometimes we talk and we see that they are like in a bubble, and they have dreams and they have also experience, but it's just created by their imagination in that bubble in the emotional level. So continue here. In fact, he may be sad. So is less in a very vague condition, approximate to act from his physical vehicle. In fact, he may be sad to be almost asleep, failing the medium through which he has been accustomed to work, and he is not able to receive definite impressions from the astral world or express himself clearly through the poorly organized astral body or emotional body. The centers of sensation it may be affected by passing thought forms, and he may answer in it to stimuli that rouse the lower nature, but the whole effect given to the observer is one of sleepiness and vagueness, the astral body lacking all definite activity and floating idly in cold above the sleeping physical form. If anything should occur tending to lead or drive it away from its physical partner, the latter will awaken and the astral will quickly re-enter it. So in an average person, the emotional body float also near the physical, a little far than the etheric, but near. And because each of this body has the elemental that take care of that body, the physical elemental or the elemental of our physical body, if the emotional body goes a little far, it fears, it's afraid to lose the connection, so it attracts the emotional body instantaneously, and normally the person awake. But if a person be observed who is much more developed, say one who is accustomed to function in the astral world and to use the astral body for that purpose, it will be seen that when the physical body goes to sleep and the emotional body slips out of it, we have the man himself before us in full consciousness. The astral body is clearly outlined and definitely organized, bearing the likeness of the man. The person is somehow like they are in the physical body. And the man is able to use it as a vehicle far more convenient than the physical. He is wide awake and is working far more actively, more accurately, with great power of comprehension than when he was confined in the denser physical vehicle. And he can move about freely and with immense rapidity at any distance without causing the least disturbance to the sleeping body on the bed. The elemental of the physical body is accustomed to this process, so there is no more fear when the emotional body just go far away from it. And if such a person has not yet learned to link together his astral and physical vehicles, and even ascended master students, advanced ascended master students sometimes cannot do it, if there be a break in consciousness when the astral body slips out as he falls asleep, then while himself will be wide awake and fully conscious on the astral plane. Maybe they are serving the ascended master there, maybe they have an activity in that plane, not in the lower levels, but in some levels, in some reality of that realm, to help people there, especially people there are that they are dwelling there and they need help to work on their emotions. So when that person just fall asleep, they can stay in that level and serve in the ascended host under the ascended master or an advanced chila in that realm. So he can be fully conscious in that realm. He will not be able to impress on the physical brain on his return to his denser vehicle the knowledge of what he has been doing during his absence. Under these circumstances, his awakened consciousness, as it is the aptitude term the most limited form of our consciousness, will not share the man's experience in the astral world. Not because um, he does not know then or he does not live in then, but because the physical organism is too dense to receive these impressions from him. So if a person just have a dense physical body, a little dense because it's still with the cells and the brain with problems, so it's not developed. It's the atomic structure of the body, especially of the nervous system, the spinal cord and the brain are not is not accelerate enough. The person maybe is an advanced student, maybe is work in those realms or even in the mental realms, helping the ascended master or visiting the ascended master he treats. But when they come back from that experience, because they are not accustomed to link together, to make this passage from the higher levels to this human octave, there is a break of consciousness, and the brain is not able to record or to remember the experience during the night. The most of time that happens with all of us, and sometimes we have an impression, oh, I think I was somewhere this night. I remember it was something good, but I cannot remember. I cannot remember sometimes because my brain is not prepared to remember. And so when there is this lower from the higher mental body, the consciousness, that descend into the physical level, there is a break of consciousness from the emotional to the etheric and the etheric to the physical. And in that moment, we just forget. We just forget everything. Sometimes we feel, but we not remember because we are not accustomed to link these kind of things together. uh, it's something that we may not force the ascended master. You help us on it if it is necessary. But in the other hand, sometimes that happens also because we still have dense substance in our brain. And so the brain is not prepared really to link those experiences in the higher levels into this lower octave that we are in our physical bodies. So today we are going to stop here. For this reason, it's so important to work in the purification of our bodies. Yes, if you'd like your ascension, there is no other way. You need to start it because, yes, you need a good and prepared physical vehicle so that you can Just be aware in all the levels of your being without forgetting things. But we are going to talk more in the next class about it. Now, just send your love and gratitude to the Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, the Ascended Masters there, the beloved Saint Germain, all the great ones there, and especially today the 7 mighty archangels. And ask them to help you in whatever you need, so that you can overcome your obstacles, and ask them also to put this instruction in your outer activity in your brain, so that you can meditate upon it, and may they enlighten you and help you to be ascended and free right here and now. Also, let us send our love and gratitude to our source of light, our beloved mighty and presence. And trust that it is just this presence. You see, we are this presence, but to be aware 100% of this presence that we are, we need a very good vehicle in this physical body. So trust it, and let this presence guide you into the victory. And I know it's done and it's sustained. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And let us close this service with the closing blessing. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love you, bless, and thank you forever, forever, and beyond, for I am in you and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, thank you so much for your presence here. Next week, we are going to have the vlog 30, and we are going to do the same work with the decrees or statement of the 7 mighty Shohans. And we are going to continue the subject of the emotional body. You know, all the bodies are very important, but the emotional, our control of this emotional level is fundamental. It's fundamental today, so we may overcome our limitations right here. So God bless you. I wish you the most beautiful, blessed weekend with your family, friends. Enjoy it and stay within your beloved mighty and presence. And from there, from that heart center, that presence within, you may have all the revelations you need, the knowledge you need, the insights, promptings you need to overcome your human limitations. God bless you. I love you. Have a wonderful week. And yes, we see each other again next week. Bye.